Hello all, MikeRo Munch here, and welcome to episode 11 of my Liverpool career mode. Today we start off looking at some player statistics, with Roberto Firmino and Romelu Lukaku leading the way in terms of goals scored. Bobby is second only to Lukaku in that race, but he does top the assist charts, whereas Romelu is third, so those two really vying for player of the year at the moment. Coutinho is also in second in the assist charts, which is no surprise. The two Brazilians have been excellent this year so far. What's not been excellent is the former Sadio Mane, 85 rated and only 3 goals and 4 assists to his name. You expect more by the halfway mark of the season for such a good player, and I might look to offload him in the January transfer window as part of an exchange deal. I don't know who we're going to get in, but hopefully someone I can get on with a bit better. Our first game of today's episode sees us travel to Turf Moor to take on a struggling Burnley side who have conceded more goals than anyone else in the league, and we have scored more than anyone else. It's a bit of a far cry from the actual how they're doing in the real world. Burnley, really strong defensively in reality. Heaton, Barty, Tarkowski and me, and Taylor make up the goal in defence with Walters, Cook, Defoe, Brady, Goodmanson as the midfield, 5 behind Naki Wells. We line up with a different formation, 3-4-1-2 today, with Karras in goal, Gomez, Sarr and Koulibaly the back three. Salah, Wijnaldum, the Ox and Mane make up the midfield four, with Coutinho in behind Bobby Firmino, and a start for Breel who's been very impressive. Let's see how we get on. Come on, boys. Burnley very, very compact, as we expected they would be. Sadio, he's done well to get away from his man there. Found the Ox in space and he's knocked it to Salah. Salah with a little roulette. He knocks it to the Ox. To Genie. To Breel. Oh, what a finish. Great finish from Breel, Donald and Bo, though. The lad cannot stop scoring in a Liverpool shirt. Sign him up, Jurgen. Sign him up. Lovely play here from us. Really patient. Genie with a lovely ball and turn on a dime. He's almost like toe poked that, I think, into the back of the net. It's definitely gone through some legs. I can't see it from that angle, so God knows how Heaton, he probably couldn't see it either, bless him. But it's a good start for us. We wanted an early goal to try and break down the Burnley defence. The longer the game went on, the harder for us it would be, and leaves us open to the counter. But now, Burnley have to kind of come at us a bit to get into there. 5 goals in the league for Breel, Donald and Bolo. Well done, my son.
2 minutes.
We've done well to win the ball back there. Coutinho's done well. He's knocked out to Salah. He's going to play a little 1-2 with Breel. He's always going to cut back. Oh! Oh, that would have been the perfect way to go in 2-0. Mo, mate. Mo money, mo money. I ain't going to pay him Mo money for that. Disappointed we should be going in 2-0 ahead. Mo there should have buried that chance. And the form he's in at the moment, you'd expect him to. Disappointing. That missed chance will be Mo's last involvement as well. He's come off and Ben Woodburn's gone on. So Mane has now moved over to the right-hand side. He needs to put a performance in. He went anonymous again in that first half. I don't know if it's because Salah's in really good form and I'm not focusing my attacks down Mane's side. It's not intentional. I want to get him some involvement, but he just doesn't seem to be getting in those positions. I need him to. Genie! Oh! And, oh, Genie! Oh, how has he missed? Tom Heaton, that is an unbelievable save. How has he saved that? He even saves it with his hand. That's an incredible stop. The reflexes. We're going to make a couple of substitutions, but that's after Burnley have made theirs. I'm glad that Robbie Brady's going off. He's got a very difficult delivery with Al Moalad coming on. He's meant to be very good on this. We're resting up our 2 Brazilians, Coutinho and Bobby. They've done the business. And Dom Snekey. And a start for Ryan Brewster. The very well, highly rated, very also brave Liverpool youngster, obviously did that article in The Guardian, I think it was, about being racially abused. Good on you for saying it, mate. We should all be trying to cut that out of the game, and it's good that someone's actually standing up and doing something about it. You've obviously got all the organisations and stuff that do it, but to actually hear it, I think, from a player is really important, especially one such a young age. If they've picked the right pass here, we're in trouble, but Malang Sarr been rock solid today. Dom Solanke now. He's going to look for Ryan Brewster. Brewster! Yeah! 2-0 Ryan Brewster. Well done, that man. Good boy. Well done. Lovely finish. Very composed. He had plenty of time to think about it, and that's usually when it's the most dangerous, but he stayed cool and calm and composed, and that is a sensational finish. Great ball by Dom as well. Charlie Taylor's poor there, playing him on. Got clattered by the keeper afterwards. Well, not clattered, but he fell over him afterwards. Very brave from Tom Heaton, but in vain. Ryan Brewster is off the mark for Liverpool, and he's only been on the pitch around about 5 minutes. Moalad. And he's putting a great ball there. What a save by Karius. Al-Mowalad. I'm really struggling to say his name. Al-Mowalad, I think it is. Oh, I don't know if that's a really good miss, if that's a really bad miss, or if it's a really difficult chance. Oh, 2-0 win. Well done, boys. Got the job done. The new formation sort of worked. I enjoy the 3-4-1 team. Not sure if it suits the Liverpool team, mainly in the sense that we really lose our width. I know it sounds weird because we have the wingers, but you miss the fullbacks, I think. Especially our ones with Ben Davies and Nathaniel Klein. They're both excellent going forward. But that man was excellent today. Breel Donald carries on his very good start to his career at Anfield. And FIFA has actually given Breel Donald the match with a 9.5. It's kind of hard to disagree, but I think I might share it. I can't really share it. I don't like sharing out man of the matches. I'm gonna give it to Mbolo. Actually, he was excellent. Everything he did today, he did really well. He barely gave the ball away. Gini faded a bit in the second half. Otherwise, it would have been him. That was a really important win for us there in the league. But now our attention turns to the FA Cup third round, where we make the trip to Portman Road to take on Ipswich Town. They're always quite a good outfit in this game. Tricky customers. They've got some good players like Joe Garner and McGoldrick. The front line's very good, and they're obviously led by the legend that is Mick McCarthy in my Red Vardy jumper. I love Mick McCarthy. Bloke's an absolute legend. Doesn't get the recognition he deserves. Ipswich line up with Butarkowski in goal. Iorfa, Chambers, Sainsbury, Nutter make up the defence, with Ward, Adeyemi, Scoot and Selena Dion as the midfield four, and the front aforementioned two are up front with Garner and McGoldrick. Very tricky. We line up with the same 3-4-1-2 formation, but with Danny Ward in goal, Gomez, Matip, Sarr make up the back three, Oxlade, Chamberlain, Chan, Wijnaldum and Robertson are the midfield three, with Benny Woodburn in behind Breel, Donald and Bolo and Dom Solanke. Hoping the youngsters can impress me here. Let's see what you got, lads. Genie. Unlucky not to get him out of the match in the last game against Burnley, so hoping he can continue his good form today. Dom. Go on, Dom. Yeah, he's picked that ball. Bang! 1-0. Can't tell who the scorer is. It looks like it's Ben. Yeah! Benny Woodburn. Two youngsters with some first team goals. That's exactly what you want from Benny Woodburn. That's why I wanted to put him in the cam position. Extract that pace, that little bit of nous to make the run. I see that as his future position. I really like that run he's made. It's a lovely touch and a really good finish. He's tucked that away. Dom Solanke's been our best player. He's only had one bad touch all game. That was to give the ball away. But that was a superb little bit of hold-up play and then a lovely layoff to spot the run of Ben. And we are 1-0 up. The youngsters are doing the business. Dom here again with some good hold-up play. But he's lost the... Oh, I say he lost the ball and he's just won it back. He's been absolutely brilliant in this first half. Emre. Should have spotted the run of Woodburn there. He did really well. And we're just trying to patiently carve our way through. Ipswich are a turkey. And they need a stuffing. Pardon the expression. Breel, and that's gone to Ox, to Breel. Breel! Yeah, 2-0. Brilliant build-up. Just didn't give the ball away. Kept going. We knew eventually there'd be a gap. And he just cannot stop scoring at the moment. Every time I put him on the pitch, he gets me a goal. Breel's on the bow. Great touch. Right foot, left foot, head, shin, knee. Doesn't matter. Breel and Bolo touches it. It goes in. We're going to make a couple of substitutions as well as Ipswich. It really does look like a youth squad now. Oxlade Chamberlain and Andrew Robertson are coming off. Ryan Bruce is coming on fresh after his debut goal. Well, his first goal for the club. And Ole Ajaria is also going to make his first appearance for me. He's going to slot in at cam. And Bolo's gone out to the right hand side. And Woodburn's also now gone out to the left. McGoldrick. Oh, it's 2-1. Oh dear me, could it be a really, really tense 10 minutes? Danny Ward's not going to be happy. He's conceded on his debut and he's had barely anything to do. I tried to block it, I went the wrong side. Danny. It's good from Garner. Oh, Danny. I don't know. It looks pretty central to me. Oh, that's well played by Ajara. And he's going to release Rian. Oh, what are you doing? Why didn't I just drill it? I really wanted to put the game to bed and I thought a square ball goal would be the way forward. This is nice. This is not... Ah, unlucky Tom. Well, we've won 2-1. I'm a little disappointed in the end. Not with the youngsters. Ryan Bruce was a bit disappointed when he came on, but I think that was more down to me than him, so I might apologise to him after the game. It's another man of the match for Breel, Donald and Bolo according to FIFA, but I'm going to give mine to Dom Solanke. I thought the boy was absolutely brilliant today. Did so well for himself. Not many really bad performances, to be honest. Danny Ward maybe could look at himself for the goal, but I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt. It's his first start, and also he didn't do that much wrong, and it was absolutely blasted at him from like 12 yards out, so I'm not going to have too much of a go at him. Honourable mentions also to Ben Wood, Bernardino and Adam again was excellent. Chan also played very well, and so did the back three. In all, they had one shot they scored from it. What more can you do? With progress in the Cup secure and a long break until the next Premier League game, we tried to secure the services of Lorenzo Insigne from Napoli. I originally offered Sadio Mane as a swap like-for-like deal, but they weren't willing to accept that. They wanted 22.5 plus Sadio, which I thought was a bit extreme, so in the end we ended up knocking it down to 12.5. Unfortunately, Napoli agreed. The negotiations weren't really that bad, and I still think that's quite good value for him. He's one overall higher and only 1 year older, I think. Contract negotiations were easy. We just offered him 150k and a 1.35 million signing bonus, and all that was done very easy. So welcome to the team, Lorenzo. In other news, we had a bid from Arsenal for Nathaniel Klein, which we rejected flat out. And then we had a surprising turn of events where I thought we were going to play City in this game, but that seems to have been rearranged. So we're now playing Swansea again for the second time in 2 episodes. City is now moved to February, which is a bit annoying because I was looking forward to that being a cracker. Having said that, the game at Anfield was an absolute spectacle as well. 6-3 it finished to us in the end, but Swansea did give us some problems that day, so I'm a little bit apprehensive on our trip to the Liberty for the last game of today's episode. I'm still obviously expecting a win. We're top of the table and doing very well, whereas Swansea are down the other end and struggling. But like I said, that game at Anfield's kind of got me a little bit worried, especially with the 5-3-2 formation that they play. 5 at the back always gives me some problems. Not really, obviously, against them last time because we scored 6 goals, but 2 up top always is a bit tricky to deal with. So let's see how they line up. Swansea line up with Fabianski in goal, Parizzi, Van der Horn, Mawson, Fernandes and Shaw make up the back 5 with Misa, Sanchez and Toussaint. Very good signings in the midfield 3. Bonnet and John Guidetti up front. For us, it's Karius, Klein, Matip, Koulibaly, Ben Davies, Lallana, Henderson, Coutinho in the midfield 3 with Salah, Firmino and Son. So it's basically back to the full strength team. We need a win. Come on, boys. Son to Davies. To Hendo. Hendo. Oh! Oh! I'm calling that in. VAR! VAR! Sure. Sanchez has done well there, and Bonnie's blocked me off with Matip. Blocked Matip off rather, and he's done really well. Bonnie tees it, and it's 1-0 Swansea. Oh dear me, revenge might be on the cards here for them. 15 minutes in, it's been an open end-to-end game. Really clever from Bonnie there. He stopped me coming over with Matip, and he blocked off the run. And it gave Swansea, you can see it there, Matip's totally out of position, and that's where Bonnie ends up finding himself. It's a lovely tee, and I can't tell you who's actually scored there. I'm trying to see the name. Toussaint, what a player. They've made some really good signings in this career, Swansea. My little Boney is just... No! Oh! Questions. Questions. We are not asking enough. Toussaint's goal separates the teams, and Swansea have been full value for the lead. I can't argue with it. We've been lazy, we've been slow. Not good enough. Not good enough. Bobby. Oh, unlucky Bobs. That's better, mate. That's better. It's a lovely ball. Salah! Salah! Yes! Oh my god, it has gone in. Oh, jeez, that was lucky. It's the first time we've got him in behind, and I'd say he didn't disappoint, but the first finish was close, and we got so lucky with the rebound there. I'm going to call a bit of luck there. Great first effort, and he nearly clears it off the line. I wonder if he'd actually got that from out underneath the bar, if that would have... Oh, I tell you what, if he cleared that off the line, that might not have gone in. We're making a couple of changes. Hugh Min is not impressed, and Lorenzo Insigne is going to make his first start for the club, coming on for his debut. And Breel is going to come off for Philip Coutinho, which means that Roberto Firmino is going to drop back into a midfield position. I know he used to be a cam rather than a centre forward, so I think we're going to play him there and to see how he gets on. Hopefully his little bit of... Oh. Kick-off glitch. I'm not going to moan about it. They've deserved it, really. We didn't really even deserve our goal. So, you know. But like that, Bende, Wilfred Bonnet, Wilfred Ronaldo, Wilfred Messi. Just give him the Ballon d'Or after this performance. He's been unplayable. Oh, not him. Just go away, Wilfred. Leave me alone. I don't believe this. John Guidetti is just... What? It's Bonnie again. I'm scared to touch him. And what is this? What is happening? Who are you appealing to, Joel? You're having a wave at the burger van. What are you doing? Bobby. Breel. Come on! Come on! Come on, 3-2. We're getting the luck here that we really don't deserve. Having said that, you shouldn't give Bobby a... Oh my, what a terrible header. But Breel has scored again. More importantly, it's an absolute... Fabianski, mate. Listen to Michael Jackson, mate. Take a long, hard look at yourself and then make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Lucas Fabianski, 2018. Oh my god. The touch. Breel. Oh, he has done it! Yeah! Oh, yes! You can't hold us down. Come on. This man. Is there anything Breel, O'Donnell and Bolo cannot do? Oh. What's Swansea doing? What has Alfie Mawson done? He's just gone on a stroll. What a game. Can we play Swansea every week? The entertainment value alone is sensational. We found Breel. This man makes things happen. He's found Salah. He was not offside. I'll go down to Specsavers, mate. Other opticians are available. Oh, I cannot believe that. Well, let's drop points, but I will take that result every day of the week. The fans are appreciating a wonderful game of football, but they must be a little bit... Well, he definitely will be seething inside. Not just because in real life he got the sack, but because in this game Swansea have thrown away a 3-1 lead and they could probably not play as well as they did against us. Again, I imagine. That was a brilliant performance from them and credit to them. They did really well. I am more than happy to come away with a point here. We were on the back foot for the whole game. I say that Swansea were better, but you look at the stats and it would almost suggest that we were the better team. But in my mind, I think Swansea, even though they had less of the ball and less shot, I do feel that they were a lot more threatening than us throughout the game, to be fair, especially in that first half. Well, as usual, I'm not sure FIFA's got it right. They've given the man of the match to Breel, Donald and Bolo, and he was obviously excellent when he came on, and he did change the game for us. But for me, Wilfred Bonney was just superb today. Unplayable. He got 2 assists, but he was so much more than that. It's yet another belter against Swansea. Good news, Trent Alexander-Arnold is back from injury after 2 months, and Blackburn put in a loan offer for Danny Ward, which we rejected. He is our number 2 goalkeeper, so I have no intention of letting him go anywhere. An interesting turn of events, Brazil actually offered us the managerial rating. We turned down the one from Chile, but Brazil does interest me. I know I said I wasn't going to take over an international job, but it might be too good to turn down. In the next episode, we have an away game against Swansea in the FA Cup 4th round, then away at Huddersfield, which will be potentially quite tricky, but the big one is then the home game against Spurs. Always difficult, my bogey team on FIFA. We beat him earlier in the season, but I'd like to do it again. It's going to be difficult. Thank you very much for watching the episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe, and until I see you again, stay cool.